Welcome back to another video of Resident Evil. Today we're going to play Resident Evil HD Remastered, which obviously is a remaster of the remaster that's a remaster of number 1. So it's like 2 iterations later than the game that came out in like 1997, which is the very first Resident Evil I've ever played, and it was pretty cool back then. But we all can agree that the voice acting was pretty funny, right? Like it was definitely someone's friend or a friend that they knew. That was doing the voice acting. It was pretty funny. It was really, really terrible. But Resident Evil 2 stepped it up a notch when it comes to the voice acting, especially the original. But anyway, this is a series that we're doing in order to get the hype up for Resident Evil Requiem or Resident Evil 9. So we're going to play every single Resident Evil up until then. There's going to be a link in the description if you want to watch the whole playlist. And it really does help the channel if you also leave a like. Let me know in the comment section which one of your Resident Evils is the favorite Resident Evil for you. And you've loved always since you were a child and still play the game, maybe even once or twice a year. Yeah, that would be interesting to know. But anyway, let's play. So assume we just press once again. If we play very easy, we can do a knife-only run. If we do normal, I'll do pistol only. Yeah, let's do pistol only. We're gonna play obviously Jill because you know she has boobs. I mean she's a cool character with extra backspace. I don't know, that just slipped out of me. Anyway, we're gonna choose this costume. Jill Valentine. It can't be. But it is.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare. Chris, this way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Enter the survival horror of doom.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
Alright. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
A dining room.
A dining room.
Oh, that's a Big Daddy rocket launcher right there. Let's get that out of our hands. Holy dude, we don't want to blow up this place.
That gunfire. I'm counting on you to investigate, Jill.
Sure thing, Wesker.
What would you be doing, Whisker? Tell me.
Got cold feet already? That's not like you.
What do you know what I'm like? Holy. I just met you, Barry. Never seen you in my life before. No, I'm joking.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Alright, we'll take the emblem already.
Who is it?
It's a me, Mario.
You! Freeze! Get away from him, Jill! He's insane! What the hell?
We better report this to Wesker.
By the way, guys, if you don't know, Barry's gun is the strongest gun in the game. And this includes the rocket launcher.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. But let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Out of all the testing I've done with all the guns in this game, like Barry's gun one-shots everything. Except for one, and that's the plant boss.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh! I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Well, thank you, good sir.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen. If something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
Alrighty then. So your journey of Resident Evil starts here, technically. You can finally move freely and use whatever you want, go wherever you want. Well, technically that's not the case, because you need to go... There's like a specific way to run through the game to unlock the mansion. It's not like you can just go wherever, unlock wherever. It doesn't work like that. So this whole run we're gonna play with the infinite pistol only. So everything we do is gonna be catered towards the infinite pistol. I think we'll grab a plenty just for in case. Also, if you run upstairs and you tap the run or the sprint button, you climb up the stairs. It's almost about 20% faster than if you were not tapping. It kind of looks stupid, but it is faster, so just keep that in mind if you are someone that wants to somewhat semi-speed run the game. There we go. Dodge the grab of doom. What you have to do is run forward and then stop running, like move backwards, and he's gonna try and grab your nuts, but he's gonna misgrab the nuts. Grab our first dagger. This is for emergencies only. If you do get grabbed from the front, you have to be grabbed from the front. You can use a defense item, which in this game, if you play Chris, it's gonna be even a grenade. But if you play Jill Valentine, it will be a dagger or a stun baton. Yes, in this game, you can use a stun baton only once, unfortunately. So if you guys are unaware, I am a South African. A white South African. And there's a refugee program right now in America. Donald Trump has put this into place because of how we are being mistreated as a race in South Africa. Like, you cannot do anything, literally anything in this country, because literally everything is race-based in this country. So Donald Trump has put out a refugee program for minority Africans, which is white, colored, and Indians that can be involved in it. And yeah, literally this morning I got a 2 to 4 week notice, but I don't know what this notice entails. It could be a 2 to 4 week notice before I get my plane ticket. Could be a 2 to 4 week notice before I actually fly. I'm not too sure, but I got a 2 to 4 week notice right now that I'll be moving countries. Now, if you guys have been following me since my previous channel, which is called Monzy Games, when I played a lot of Resident Evil back then, it was the first thing that I got known for on YouTube on that channel. You would recall that I actually wanted to move to America, like, literally since I finished school. Like, when I turned 18, I was like, that's the place to live. That's the place that I want to set my roots forward. And now I'm 34, still making YouTube content, and finally the opportunity has come that I can move to America. It's been a long journey, but we're here. So finally my reward is to look at Jill Valentine's bouncy boobies. Yes, look at that. Ooh, it's so bouncy. It seems a lot less than what it used to be. I doubt they changed it though, like, honestly, but yeah. Really looking forward to it. I'm anxious, scared, and excited at the same time. It's a weird feeling to know that you're gonna leave the country that you were living your whole life. And you know, the funny thing about our government, like, we've contemplated for too long about the wrongdoings that our government is doing, especially to whites in this country. And now that the people are fleeing to America, that we are being called cowards. Can you believe that our own president is calling the white people cowards for accepting a refugee program? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't want this this channel to become anything like politics-wise. I covered this subject way too much in my life. And I feel like every time that I mention this or talk about it, people think I'm racist. But in fact, it's our government that's racist. And you can do a little bit of research on that if you want to. There's a lot of channels on YouTube that's covering it as well. About what is really happening in South Africa. There's a lot of documentaries as well now that's happening. So the thing what's the biggest thing that's happening here is that my generation, right? I don't even know what it's called. They call it Generation Z or something. Like my generation, I'm 34, is being punished for something that's not even my parents did, but my grandparents. So I'm being punished for something that didn't happen in my lifetime. Didn't happen in my parents' lifetime, but my grandparents. So, yeah. Nice dodge, man. So now it's getting to a point where if you're white, yeah, you can't even own land. And if you do own land, they will take it away for no compensation. They will take away your property. So it's getting to that point where you literally cannot even own land anymore. Imagine that. Because it's a risk having land in your country. Also, when I played back in the day, people asked me like, dude, how are you shooting this fast with this pistol? You just hold down the button. You just hold down the button and it will shoot 3 bullets and then it will slow down. It will slow down afterwards, so like, yeah, that's the speed of the gun. It's not me. It's the infinite ammo pistol that is doing it. Blow my whistle, baby. Give me my lighter, baby. Alright. Wow, that was really close, dude. Maybe I shouldn't care about killing. We just care about dodging, man. Nice. You've used the mansion key. So, if you run without a weapon in your hand in this game, you run a little faster. Not much, but it's a little. And we're also not going to save Chris. I feel like it's a very tedious mission to do, so we're just not going to save Chris at all. Alright, I forgot about this, but we do have crimson heads with grenades attached to them. If we do shoot them, then we just explode the whole mansion, apparently. Because, you know, 7 grenades, even though it's like in the other side of the room, will explode the whole mansion. So, we do not want to do that. So over here, we're going to use our whistle. Alright, grab the collar of doom. You don't need the whistle anymore, discard it. Yes, please. Oh, nice. I will destroy all of you. You unlock the door of doom. Run faster. Alright, so grab the key. Then we examine the collarbone. Press the little switch. Examine the collarbone again. Click on the back of it. You get a fake key. And then you use it here. Alright. So now the Crimson is awake. So this room is like a very dangerous now. Luckily we only have to run through it once more. Alright, so normally I come here. I think I dropped the key if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about it, but I'm gonna drop it anyway. Because we might need to have a room for something else. Right, so we're gonna drop the key that we got early. I'm gonna drop this key here. I can't remember where we need the lighter as well, but I did pick it up, so I assume we do need it. And we're just gonna run here. There's a reason for having 2 inventory space. Oh yeah, we use that to push one of the shelves. There could be a zombie here also, so just be careful. We use the mansion key. We'll grab the battery pack. And we'll run straight this way. We unlocked it. So right now we are trying to get to the next zone. And for the next zone to occur, we need to play the piano. So we want to get both piano pieces. One is literally in the piano room, so like it's not a big issue. And the other one is all the way up here by Richard. If you guys don't know who Richard is, he is a guy that is from the Alpha team. Oh, that's the Alpha team. He's from the Bravo team. He's with Rebecca from Resident Evil 0 that we played before. If you haven't seen it yet, links in the description to the playlist. Highly recommend watching.
Richard! What happened? You're wounded.
This whole place is a killing zone. There are monsters.
What did this to you?
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
But yeah, things on the channel will change most probably once I get to America. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't know. I can't do this YouTube channel full time. It doesn't bring in enough money. It brings in roughly about maybe $40 a month at the moment. It's extremely tiny, and I only have 1 member, so it doesn't contribute a lot towards, you know, what I want to achieve. So I'll have to work. And that means if I do continue on with the YouTube channel, it's going to be part-time. It depends if I do have enough time. But the end goal would be to like maybe stream once a week. But at the end of the day, like, I also want to start a living, right? I want to eventually start a family and stuff, so... We'll have to do all of these things as well while doing making my own food at night, doing my own laundry, etc, etc. So yeah, it's gonna be very hard for me to accomplish. But I'm gonna do my best, and that's all I can do. So normally at this point, wait. Normally at this point, oh, okay, never mind. I see. We can still get Richard up in time. So we're gonna use this bag here. Then we're gonna get our first mask. In the original game, you'll actually get a crest here, which the mask in the remaster, I almost said remake, it's a remaster. The remaster will give you a mask, and this mask will lead to a boss fight, which will give you a crest. Holy dude. Boom! Headshot! That was perfect. Alright, now we're heading back to Richard to give him a serum. If you don't give him it in time, you're not gonna get the radio. You'll get the radio later. But if you give it to him in time, you get the radio early. That's literally the only difference. And then you want the lighter in this area.
Here, Richard. I'm gonna give you a shot. Hang in there.
Jill, here's my radio. Take it. I'm... Does it ever not hurt?
Well, I mean, if you don't get bit by a snake, it won't hurt. Yeah, that sucks. To lose a dagger like that, that really sucks. Alright, time to use the Lighter of Doom. We push this, but I'm playing a New Game Plus, so there's going to be a zombie inside this room. So you just want to put your back against it, and then let him run around the table. We might lose another dagger, that would suck, but it is what that is. Oh, not even close. Not even close, baby. You cannot shoot him. If you shoot him, you die. So, but that's New Game Plus content. Bye, have a great time. Alright, let's go play piano. There ain't no party like a piano party. Wait, what? Alright. Let's play that. Drop the beat. Alright, then we take the real crest, the gold gambler, the gold emblem. And then we're gonna put the wood emblem here. Alright, so now we're gonna put the gold emblem where it's supposed to be. And if you don't know this password, it's on the big picture right next to it. So you can see over here, it shows that red is in the body and that blue is in the head. So, yes, we're gonna try it. So large left. Large left. And no. That's pretty much it. Or you can just say the big sword is in the head and the small sword's in the body. There you go. And it gives us another key. This key has one use. And that is where Richard got bit by the Snake of Doom. There's a lot of back and forth running to this room. It's kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is, man. Discard the key.
Payback time.
And if you're unlucky, you're gonna get bit here. Ooh. He missed us. Oh, if you want that shotgun Richard has, you have to just shoot it a lot. And you'll get the shotgun.
No!
Otherwise, you could just say bye to Richard. Bye, have a great time. And obviously be careful of that zombie in the room. Open this door here. Sorry about that. Had to be a little AFK for a second. Alright, in this room you wanna... Like, if you push the wrong ones, it's going to gas up the room. But it's top right, bottom left, bottom right, and then it should be done. All you gotta do then is press this button. Oh yeah, if you push it wrong, it's not gonna gas up the room. Sorry, that's the original Resident Evil. This one will... Like, it will only gas up if all of them are not in the space they should be by the time you press the button. Alright, we're gonna run around here because it's a little safer. Why? Alright, I think the dogs are done barking, hopefully. It's hard for me to record where I live right now, dude. Like, it's really, really hard. But yeah, we just grabbed the first aid spray there. Use the mansion key. And the password here is 1. Which is the yellow one. And then 1 1 on the 1 2 on the other side. Oh wait, I didn't grab the I didn't grab the mask. That's my bad. So now in our inventory we have 2 full heals, all 4 masks, and the pistol. So I think we're boss 1 ready. So, click on the 2 hearts. 1, 2. They're just on opposite sides. Alright, this boss is no joke. It's one of the hardest bosses. We're hoping to get grabbed. Because if we don't, we at least have 2 heals. Okay, we got grabbed. Nice. So normally when you stab them, it's gonna fall over. So you want to run away to the furthest point. There we go, we got him. Press the switch and then grab the emblem. We'll unequip our pistol again so we run faster. And now we're technically done with the first part of the mansion. Took us 41 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all, my buddy. I'm curious to whether I should play the original Resident Evil 2 and the original Resident Evil 3 instead of the remakes. I'm honestly not sure what the better option is. The dogs are going ballistic about something, I'm not sure what. So for this area, you want to put your back against the wall here and start running after. If you play the regular one, you just kill the zombie that's in front of you. Is the safest thing to do. So there is a dog jumping out. He is chasing you right now, so you just want to be as fast as possible, putting the emblem in and opening up the door. Otherwise the doggy's gonna bite you right on the butt cheeks. And I'm the only one allowed to bite Jill's butt cheeks, let's be honest here. Alright, we're grabbing the battery pack and then we're grabbing the first aid spray because we can always use that later. Making our way this way, we're gonna pretty much see Mona Lisa. So for this one, you always want to go, if I'm not mistaken, it could be, I could be wrong, but it should be bottom right. So this one is west then. I could be wrong about it. It's been a while since I played the game.
Barry?
Monster! James! Gun! Ineffective! It's it! Stay away! Forest outside mansion! Stay! Hey!
So pretty much they have to be facing away from the entrance. Both is just bottom right, if I'm not mistaken. So that just clears that up. We were not mistaken. We remembered it. So we have to go this way to Lisa, Mona Lisa. She's gonna moan right now. And we have to come here to get a crank, which we also need to continue on with the next section. To get to pretty much a house that is on the outside. And inside that house we're going to get another key to go back to the mansion. Alright, get into the door. It's a good spot to save because she really does a lot of damage with her swings. Like even if you play on low difficulty, she's gonna hit really hard. In hard difficulty, I don't think it one-shots. Like if you're on orange life, you'll always go to red after. Like you can't take a bigger hit than you can't take a one-shot hit. But this is how sexy Mona Lisa is. Her name is Lisa Trevor, just by the way. But I call her Mona Lisa because she moans always. So with this, you want to run forward and then instantly back. Unfortunately, I misjudged it and got spanked in the butt cheeks. But if you time it correctly, she's going to miss her swing. And that's the only way you could dodge it. Unfortunately, I moved back a little too slow. I thought it's a little longer that you have to hold it in, but clearly I was wrong. Now that you come back this way, there's going to be a zombie. So just keep, make sure you are dodging the zombo. You can obviously kill it if you want, but I would recommend just dodging sideways. Now we're just going to run back to the room. And then that's the first time we're going to hear from Brad. Since we landed in this hellhole of a place. Brad is the pilot that is flying the helicopter.
This is Brad. If you can hear me, just give me a sign. Anything.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Shit. It's broken.
So this area, you just want to run as fast as you can through, because the doggies, they also hurt when they obviously attack. So just want to get us through as fast as possible. Over here is where we're going to use the crank. This is the only place to use this crank. You are going to get a crank that looks the same later. It has a different handle, so I'm sure the nozzle looks different. That is literally a copy and paste of a cutscene in the original Resident Evil. You can clearly see it looks super pixelated. I guess I did it to obviously save on the budget. Over here later there's going to be snakes. You have to run in a perfect path in order not to get hit by them. The snakes don't barely do, they do no damage, but they have a chance of poisoning you. So this area right now is going to be crows. Later there's going to be dogs, so killing these crows is not going to help, because the dogs is going to get replaced anyway later, once we have the battery. So just don't waste any ammo here. Just keep running. Alright, so we made it to the outside room of this mansion. Crazy how far away it is, but you know, it is what it is. We're heading to the furthest door first. Here is a blue planty that you can also grab, and also a book. We need to get this book for a puzzle that we need to do later. So might as well just get it early. And then even if the spider is on the door, you don't have to care about it. You just run through it. In real life, if I see a spider that big, I'll shit my pants. That is for sure. So I'm going to push this box 3 times, and then you can just push it here to climb over 3 times. However, if you place it perfectly on the left side, you'll only climb up once and down once. So, but yeah, we have to go this way right now. Obviously in the speed run you'll just run through that space. You'll just take the damage and just heal it up later. It is kind of annoying to walk, climb 3 boxes just to avoid one thing.
No, that wasn't part of our deal.
Like I said,
But it's not necessary to destroy stars. What about my family? If I play my cards right.
So you can hear that Barry is over here busy with some stuff that he shouldn't be busy with.
Jill.
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard. I think age is starting to take its toll. Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You alright? What's gotten into you?
I'm getting you worried, aren't I? But don't, I'm alright. I guess this creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves. Anyway, I think I'll go outside, get some fresh air for a change. Don't worry, I'm just going to get some fresh air. If I'm lucky, I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
So in this zone you want to do a few things. You want to push this box forward once. And I push this box sideways once. The reason being is because once you come back here, it's going to be completely open. So now we want to enter this door here. We're going to get a key. Then we have to climb over those boxes again. So that sound that we just heard is a zombie that came into the door. My guess is that Barry let him in. But now there's a zombie in this room. So you want to push those boxes before you come this direction. And now I have to head back this way. Because now we have the key to open up one of these doors. We don't need this key anymore, so we're just gonna drop it like it's hot. We have to remove the bathtub. There's gonna be a loud noise here. I don't know. I think it's a zombie falling from something. Extremely loud, extremely unnecessary, but, you know, it's a jump scare, I guess. No visual, just an audio jump scare. That shouldn't be nearly that loud. But it just, that notification gives you a notification pretty much of a zombie being in that room now. Not the one in the bathtub room, the one like just outside of it. There's also a gun you can get there. It's a 1-bullet gun. It does a 1-shot mechanic. It's pretty much as strong as Barry's gun, but it only has 1 bullet. So you can use that if you really want to. So now we know there's a zombie in this room. This zombie will turn into a crimsonite if you don't kill it. Obviously it depends on the difficulty you're playing. Boom, headshot, baby, he's dead. But he will turn into a crimson head if you don't kill. It's not the end of the world, but obviously it's not a good thing either. Boom, 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 boom. So if you mess up these boxes, all you have to do is exit the room and come back in. The boxes will reset their location. Pretty much, you don't want to push the box. This big box I push first, you don't want to push it against this one that I'm pushing right now. boom, boom, boom. Don't know if I should take the planty or not. In this zone, there's gonna be sharks. And I don't know if they're zombie sharks. I don't think they are. They're just regular sharks that's hungry. So pretty much what we will do is just stick to the railing here. But even if you do that, you might still get bitten. The odds is lower. But you just want to keep your... like... stay against the railing as good as you can. These two sharks are swimming inside each other. Nice. So coming down this ladder here, you want to grab this first so you can actually get the password. The password is valve 1. Come over here, click on the error message, and then click on the switch.
Emergency, emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
So now you want to just turn to this one, click on the button. Turn around, click on this. Pull the lever down. It's gonna get stuck. Then you want to come back here and press on valve 1 because that's the password we saw. If you click on the wrong valve, it will not work. Then you'll just click on this one again, release the safety, and then click on this one again to lower the door or lower the window stuff. If you don't do this, you will die. Just by the way, obviously you'll be in the water with a shark and you're dead. So now that this is done, we're just gonna run to the next location. We're coming down here. Oh. We have to lower the water now. So it's the very first one we clicked on. We're doing all of this just to get a key that is literally guarded by sharks. Imagine that. It's through here. There's also going to be magnum ammo in this area. But I never showed you guys, I think ever, how to get the magnum. So the first shark will never attack you, but this one is extremely dangerous. It will kill you if you drop down. No, I want to grab the key. So now if we drop down, the shark will kill you. Just by the way, it will one-shot dead. So you drop this in here, and instead we make some sushi. You get enough sushi now for a whole family of 50. Rot. That shark will never bite you, doesn't matter how close you go. I think I tested it like intensely back in my day. Alright. We have our key. Double check. Yes. There's the magnum ammo. But yeah, if you do a puzzle with like... I don't know what's it even called. It's like stuffed real animals. It's not real animals. It's well, it's still full animals. It's more insects, stuffed insects. Pretty much close to the place where I got the lighter from. You get a Rolly Magnum, and that is the ammo that you can get for it. So, destroy the key. You have to run pretty fast in the zone because we went from sharks that is dangerous to bees that is like 4 inches big. Oh, and by the way, their sting can also poison you. So as long as you run pretty fast, they will not touch you. And then you come to this section here. We picked up the poison. And just say yes for this. We picked up the map. There's a hole. Don't put your hand through the hole. Otherwise you'll bring in bees into this room. That's all the bees down. Don't ask me why this place is built so weirdly. Then we're getting this key. And this key will lead to this door right here. And this door leads to the puzzle of the first book we got once we entered the zone. So this is the foot and the belly. Easy. A very tight lady with la. You know what I'm saying? And now it's time for the plant bowers. I almost didn't make it. Ooh. Alright, that's halfway now. And he's dead. This is most probably the worst boss in the game to knife only. Because you have to destroy every tentacle. And you saw there's like 20 of them. You have to knife every single one of them. And you have to stand in a very specific spot to hit some of them. It's so bad, dude. It's so freaking bad. Alright, now we're gonna meet Wesker.
Wesker!
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Alright. So now this area is done. We have the key. And Wesker gave us our tip. We need to go back. I'm bringing Sexy back. Hey. Might as well grab a planty. We also can get rid of the previous key. I think that's a good idea. We can also get a stun baton in this room, so we might as well grab that. Or a battery pack. Bum bum bum. Alright. That's it. Right. I think our inventory is fine. We're grabbing the blue plant just in case we do get poisoned. This is Jill.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in.
This is Jill!
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad! Can you hear me? Brad! Brad! Shit. It's broken.
Why does she want us to tell him anyway? That we're still here. I will survive. I got bit. I'm poisoned. Luckily, I was prepared. Alright, so now we're gonna get... I mean, there's only one place you need to go, and that's to get the battery. But you need to do everything anyway. If not now, it's gonna be later. Also running back to the mansion now, there's gonna be hunters in the zone. Oh, we're not full HP. That sucks. So this is, I think they took this for, like, idea from Dino Crisis. Double kill. There was a situation that I got stuck in between them once on a live stream. That was terrible. Still remember it like it was yesterday. Might as well just grab this plant and use it. We are not full HP anymore. The statue you want to push all the way through to the end. So the rooms obviously will crush you, that's their purpose. But we're gonna press the switch and then run. And once we get in here again, it's going to be coming back to us. And there's a little hole down here that will drop down to, and we're getting our first book. Second book will be guarded by the snake, which we are on our way to now also. You might also get poisoned over here. But if you're lucky enough, they can be passive. In this zone, there is 2 zombies that we need to kill. So you gotta press on this fuse to put it back in or something, I'm not too sure. This is so that the elevator can work then in the kitchen. Boom! Headshot. Alright, press the elevator key, door, click on it, do your elevator dance. Get in the elevator. Run this way, against this wall. Take out your big daddy weapon again. Honestly, don't care about killing. We just wanna get into this room to grab the battery. We'll also take the stun back. Forgot about that zombie completely. Wanna head into the door first, like closest to you. We shouldn't enter this yet unless I waste a first aid spray. So the crow is locking the places that it's looking towards. We want this gem on the bottom side of this area. This gem will be used inside of a box that we want later. Unfortunately, we have to use one more space. Should be fine inventory right now. Because I think the key will get destroyed. Wait a minute. The key won't get destroyed. So we'll have to waste another first aid spray. But who knows, maybe this snake boss fight is going to require a first aid spray anyway. And this is why I'm like, yeah, I'd rather play with Joel, right? The inventory space is already tight, even though we're using one gun that has infinite ammo. So officially the snake boss fight starts. Wow. That was the easiest fight of this boss I've ever had, I swear. Other than having a rocket launcher at this point. So yes, unfortunately we have to waste another first aid spray, but it's fine. And the last one is going to be in the hole. The last door. And if you look at the path that we ran, we only had to deal with one hunters, right? So the path we took is the safest out of all of them. Because if you run different directions, you'll have to deal with hunters. So there we go, use the mansion key and it will get discarded now. So inside this room is gonna be a enemy. As long as he falls down, you have enough time to grab the box. To grab the okay, I didn't quick turn. To grab the dagger before he stands up. Right, so now we're just looking for the fastest way to get back to that other door, which is pretty much where we found Whisker, right? And the fastest way is around here. Now there's a hunter in this location. And this is extremely dangerous, but what you want to do is get to this room as fast as you can. Then you're going to combine these two. You're going to solve this puzzle. The puzzle's straightforward if you just put on the biggest piece first. So this one right here, put it against any corner. And then move on to the second biggest piece, this one right here. You can clearly see it will not fit, right? So we're going to just rotate it around like this. Like this. So we'll place it and then move it, right? And you can clearly see then where pretty much everything has to go. Once all pieces is in, even if it looks like dog shit, you just get the key. And then you just use the key on this door. We unfortunately got hit. Run forward, turn on the light. Then the emblem will shine. So this emblem we'll be using later. We're just gonna stand here, wait for the jump. Okay, didn't jump. Normally he would jump. If he starts jumping, you just run forward. Like he's gonna try and hit over you. Just double check in your inventory that you do have a battery. All right, because that's where we're heading to right now. If you want to, you can kill the dogs now. So that they are just out of the way. Because you're gonna have to run past these dogs 3 times. So this is 1. And we do have a chance of getting poison now. It's a little bit easier to do it from this side than the other side. So over here we're gonna put in the battery. And then we're gonna just walk to this. Use this elevator. Now I'm gonna just kill the dogs because I don't wanna try and squeeze past them. I think we killed 2 dogs. There's one left. For now, we could just take this green planty as well and just put it in a panty. Or smoke it, or whatever she does with those plants in order to heal. I don't know, maybe when you're high in this game, like... you have a less sense of danger or damage. I'm not sure how these plants work. Alright, we need to come back here and then lift up the water. Use the elevator again, and now we're on the other side of the waterfall. And now we can go down. Alright, so inside here we need to get the crank. The crank is this way. Enrico is literally holding it. Which, if you don't know, in Resident Evil 0, that is Rebecca's boss, Enrico. He's the leader of the Bravo team or Alpha. I don't know. He's the leader of one of the teams. What a shiny here. Oh, no thanks. Ammo for who? Ammo for what? Enrico.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico! Traitor? Who?
Give me that. Wait, he's holding something. The crank of doom. So, hunters spawn now in this zone. It could be extremely bad if you get stuck on one of the hunters. But the first time running out of here should just be a walk in the park, literally. But coming back here later, it's gonna be troublesome. Because you can get body blocked. And I need to try and remember if it's close or far. Because if we get body blocked, it's over. Alright, we put away this crank. We'll never use it again. Alright, if you can dodge a wrench, if you can dodge a boulder, you can dodge a ball. Alright, I don't know what's down here even. Looks like a shotgun shells. Oh, I completely forgot. There's a boss fight coming up now, and you need a knife. Alright. You get a knife at least in this room if you don't have it. You don't get poisoned, but there's a chance you can get poisoned also. Also, you can skip this boss completely by just knifing the wall. We put a knife in the wall. So there's blue planties here. There's also green. No, there's no green. Would be nice to just drop the knife, but you can't. Alright, this you gotta rotate 3 times. After that, the boulder will chase you, but all you have to do is hold down forward. You don't even have to run. You could just be walking out of the way. Alright, so I'm gonna waste this first aid spray. And then get another one. Alright, now we're getting into this room. So this thing is clearly pointing into the wrong direction. And you can see a wall right there that can move. So you wanna... push this thing forward so you can get on the side of it. And then you wanna push it to the middle of this. But first I can show you the little bounciness. Ooh, that's so bouncy, dude. Push it 2.5 times, and then you can run through this side. So you gotta do it once more. If you don't run sprint at the start, the thing will rotate you also. So push it again, half time. And then if my judgment is correct, we're gonna just put it in one try. I'm too good at video games, dude. Alright. Now we're gonna put away this knife. And the crank. We don't need that anymore. Alright, our inventory looks like this. Don't know if we should, but I'm gonna do it. No. Right. Grab another first aid spray. There we go, I guessed correctly. It's tight. Tight against the corner. If you take it long, then yeah, your body blocked immediately. Open the lid. Combine these two. Use it. Yes, the button is 4, 2, 3, 1. Power restored.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person.
Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
You liar. Alright, there's a little trick in the zone that you can do. If you run the wrong way first, she's gonna spawn that side. And then you run the right way. Then you never have to deal with her. So, take the box to the bottom. Again, run the wrong way so she doesn't get in front of you. By the way, she cannot die. Mona Lisa is indestructible.
Barry!
So this is the equivalence from the original Resident Evil, where Barry drops the rope. But this one is way more blatant than the original. Alright, we pick up the broken flamethrower. This is some doors can only be opened with this. And there's a door that Mona Lisa is trapping. Or guarding. So you spawn her here, pull this lever. That should give us enough time to run all the way around. And place the broken flamethrower here. And this door unlocks. So now we're inside Mona Lisa's room. Alright, sorry about the dogs barking like crazy. Inside here, just keep running. There's gonna be snakes following you. And they won't come out of the water. So once you're out of the water, you're safe. I thought there was a knife on the bed, but that's not the case. Right, that's where we found the crank. Underneath that, there was a ladder. And officially we have everything we need to open up the final section. Alright, through here, you gotta run fast, just run straight. There's gonna be zombies here now. There wasn't here before. But he's pointing in the wrong direction, so he's gonna try and grab behind him, but we're not behind him, so. But yeah, this is also where you get your magnum from. The Rolly Magnum. The one with the circular barrel. It's about 3 times roughly weaker than Barry's Magnum. Remember to grab your crest. And then the fastest way back with the least amount of resist is to run this way. Alright, so now that we're down here, we need to place 2 of these crests. There we go. Just make sure that you have 2 of these on your, like, you know, 1 of each book in your inventory. We can actually fill it with another spray, but we just don't have. Barry?
Jill, you're alive. I was worried, because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Calm down, I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me!
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun!
So the game could have just asked you, do you want the good ending? That's pretty much what you're saying here. If you hand back the gun, you get the good ending. If you say no, you get the bad ending. However, you'll have Barry's weapon. So it's up to you whether you choose here. I'm just gonna say yes. Give him back the gun.
Thanks, Jill.
So be very careful here because you can get knocked off also. 1 hit and you fall down and you're dead. All you gotta do is push off the 4 stones. And there we go, that's it. So this one's the blue book. Other one's the red one. And then we'll make our way down. Making my way downtown. Alright, like I said before, we're not gonna save Chris, but there's an extra puzzle you need to do inside the mansion. Oh, my headshot! They will definitely turn into a Crimson Head. Alright, we're fishing on a timer. There's more magnum ammo there. Alright, login is gonna be... John. How to think about this. And Ada. To be, and this password is CELL, like cell phone, but just cell. B3F doesn't have a password. So now we're going up here. This door is now unlocked. And then we have to open up this, which is 8462. And we'll grab the first aid spray. Alright. So now we just gotta open up 2 doors here. Like, it should only open up 1, but I just want to get rid of the key as soon as possible. Open up that door, we're not gonna enter it. We'll go this way. And now we gotta kill some zombos. Let's keep the item in our inventory. You need to kill that one, by the way. Alright, so we're gonna grab the jar. This is the fuel that we need to put in the thingy, because the elevator right now, or the power of this place is not on. Even though it sounds like it's on, it's just steam. So we got a warning there, if you sprint with this, it will explode. Now, it's not just sprinting, it's also when you shoot. So once we have this filled up in our inventory, you cannot sprint. You cannot shoot. So all you gotta do is walk all the way back here. And hope that this thing is not a Crimson Head. Because if it is, it could be a problem, bro. And hope that we beat the timer. Enter the second door in this area. Alright. Let's put this in. Now we're filling it up. Running could result in fatal explosion. But it's not just running, it's shooting, it's also getting hit. So hopefully that thing is not a Crimson Head. Otherwise we might be in some troubles. It's not. Not yet. That is very good, very good. Back in the day, I did save the game and figured out what's the fastest time you can do in it. So I figured it was running 3 steps, walking 3 steps, or something like that. I did figure it out back really long ago, but... I would not take the chance. Just walk, man. It's not worth losing a whole run. If you're like me and haven't saved once. There we go, power's on. And now we just have to go to the elevator. We'll fight the second last boss. Well, it's technically the last boss, but you fight him twice. Since we're going for the good ending. You only fight him once in the bad ending, by the way. Dude, that's so loud. Holy. Feels like I'm gonna pop an eardrum soon.
Jill!
Barry,
You could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
Albert Wesker. The woman beater.
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard. Oh!
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell. It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again. Shit! Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
What? Premature.
No, Barry! You viral cultured freak!
Run, Forrest. Down goes the weasel. Oh yeah, we're not getting a key from him because we're going for the good ending, my bad.
Barry! Barry! You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker.
He's gone.
First, let's just get out of here.
Oh. It's electronically locked. Gotta unlock it there.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
You know, I have no idea how Wesker just got away like that. Like, this guy is bleeding like crazy, so
Activated.
it should be so easy to follow a trail of blood.
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
But I'm not even a cop, dude. They would know this.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
So if you run fast, the Crimson Head shouldn't touch you. It does run faster than you, but
Has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
3 minutes until detonation.
Hurry!
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct
This is
system
Brad.
has been
I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. 3 minutes to detonation.
Damn it! We're almost there! I'll go get him. You just get in contact with Brad. Whatever it takes.
Okay.
Alright. Alright.
Jill!
You made it.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Your wife?
Yeah, my wife and kids. They always wait up for me. Even today, my eldest daughter. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. He's alive. I just know.
Jill, you did a fine job.
I'm talking my ass off here, but my mic is muted. Very, very sorry about that. But yeah, we got 4 hours of playtime here. And it's, you know, I got bothered so often. Like, people just come into my room. The reason being is because I'm busy packing as well now. Busy packing my bags for America, if you guys aren't aware. Gonna immigrate. Well, it's not immigrating, but I'm gonna move there soon. From the bottom of my heart, guys, really do hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Links in the description if you want to check out the whole playlist of every single game we're going to cover up until Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Obviously, Requiem will not be in this playlist. It will be a playlist all by itself. But, yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Take care. Peace.